That's the United States Supreme Court. Now it's ended.
Well, guys, the Wizards.
David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself. Then Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese, and that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Wall kicks to Hachimura. The kick out to Wall. It's deflected. Here's Garland. Back to Sexton. He dishes it to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. There's Garland. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Beal against Sexton. Beal can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Love the pass to Drummond. Nice move. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And Bryant kicks to Wall. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Bonga. Here's Bryant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Dellavedova kicks to Porter. Pass to Drummond. Out to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Porter dishes to Nance. That one doesn't go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Mahimi, and the layup's good off the glass.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Dellavedova finds Nance. Back to Dellavedova. Now the pass to Drummond. To the inside. On the wing, Nance. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Dellavedova. And another miss by Cleveland.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Nance against Bertans. Porter with the steal. Pass to Windler. He feeds it to Drummond, trying to get something going. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Nance passes to Windler. Back to Nance. Bertans grabs the board.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Beal. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Wagner in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
The defenders trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wizards leading by 8. Down low. Here's Wagner. Brown kicks to Payton. The 3. And it's Brown missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Yep, that one goes.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. And has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Garland.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Passes to Smith. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around, but they recover it. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Cleveland. Smith the pass to Bertans. Here's Wagner, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now, here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wagner finds Smith. The Wizards working the ball around now. Garland the pass to Osman. Here's Garland, covered by Smith. Back to Osman. And he uses the glass on the layup. Osman's got his first bucket in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Smith. Over to the wing. Hachimura kicks to Smith. They get the rebound.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Sexton on the wing. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Wagner. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Moving it up. And that one's good. Hachimura. And now a 9-point Wizards lead.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Over to the left wing. Payton against Sexton. Smith right side. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Garland with the bucket.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Smith the pass to Wagner. Lets it fly. Bank shot. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Right wing. Garland dishes to Love. Feeds it to Thompson. He kicks to Garland. Rebound by the Wizards. To the middle. Here's Hachimura.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. Porter kicks to Osman. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. Love the pass to Osman. Mahinmi against Drummond. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
No good with the layup. And that concludes the first half. Wizards lead by. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here. Things were going Washington's way from the beginning. They did it just the way it was drawn up. And
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Back to Osman. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Osman's got his second basket of the game.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the paint. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
It's stolen by Bryant. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Hachimura kicks to Bryant. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He gets it in there. Drummond's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Bryant, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Ball passes to Bertans. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bertans got 5.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Now here's Bryant. And there's the pass to Bertans. Drummond trying to get himself free. Bertans' shot is good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Back to Drummond. Nance outside. Kicks to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now Wall. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Brown. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Now, one of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland kicks to Nance. The feed to Garland. Back to Nance. Doesn't go that time. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. Mo Wagner comes in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura is checked in for Brown. And it's Ish Smith in for Beal. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here is Smith. Dishes it to Mahimi. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Osman. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Wizards lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That one goes. Count it. 5 points in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Washington leading now by 6. Here's Bonga. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mahimi. And again, Washington, no good. And here's the break. Here's Porter. Whoa, with a block. They get it back. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Sexton. Rui Hachimura out there with Mahimi. And it's Wall. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Porter finds Sexton. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Wall. Just 4 to shoot. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Hachimura the pass to Mahimi. Now here is Hachimura. Good D by Thompson. Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Wall. Mahimi trying to get open. Good. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Davis Bertans checks in for Ian Mahimi. Washington leading now by 4. Wall passes to Smith. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Garland, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Thompson, nice move. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. It's good on the putback.
He's great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Love dishes to Thompson. Down low. Here's Porter. Pass to Sexton.
Got to be
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
He was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Sexton finds Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And Kevin Love, no stranger having the ball when it's tight like this. Terrific at stepping up.
Here's Beal, and that one drops. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. Back to Wall. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Count it.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Love with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. A drive by Beal. Brown kicks to Wall. Over Garland. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's stolen by Bryant. Wall passes to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Beyond the arc. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton against Beal. Fires from deep. Bonga pulls it in. Wizards leading by 5. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beal from long range. It's good from long range.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Here's Garland. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Wow, Garland finding an incredible 2 there.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Cleveland moving it around. All with the steal. And it's Beal in the corner from outside the arc. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And now an 11-point Wizards lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Washington can just let the clock run down here. It's Beal on the wing. The 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. Outside, Sexton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. It was an all right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett.
For the land of the free and the
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sport. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. The shot by Sexton, no good. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Outside Fournier. Out to the right wing. Fultz looking around. Shot clock at 6. Fournier in the corner. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Yep, it counts.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize, nicely done.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Sexton against Vucevic. Here's Drummond. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Fultz. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Sexton against Fultz. Osman, the pass to Drummond. That one falls.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And here's Fultz. Now Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
Jonathan Isaac was always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Sexton kicks to Garland. And the pass to Drummond. Sexton on the wing. He's looking for Love and finds him. Back to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Now here's Ross. Augustine looking around, and it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Porter dishes to Thompson. Banked in off the glass.
Well, this is Tristan Thompson's comfort zone. Inside, yes, sir.
Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. This is his first free throw of the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Nance kicks to Garland. Passes it to Thompson. Out to Nance. Back to Thompson. Rebound by the Magic. 1:03 left to play in the first. To the inside. Low block shot on the way. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Cavaliers trailing. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Now here's Carter Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor. Nicely done to get out in transition.
Inside, here's Thompson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Carter Williams with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando, Ennis out there with Bamba. And it's Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Thompson finds Sexton. To the middle, deflects the pass. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Here is Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Ross. 5 to shoot. Vucevic trying to get open. Thompson with the rebound. Nance with it. He's against Bamba. Outside, Sexton. He feeds it to Nance. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for James Ennis. Fultz is checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. The kick out to Porter. The pass to Sexton. Augustine with the steal. Got a piece of it. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball, and that one is good. And it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do. And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Here's Fultz. Drops in the layup for two. Fultz has got his first 2 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Porter. Passes it to Fultz. Drummond working against Vucevic. Here's Fultz. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Osman the pass to Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Orlando lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fultz the pass to Augustine. Back to Fultz. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fultz has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
A solo fast break. Here's Drummond. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Windler's checked in. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. Now here's Fultz. Guarded closely. And the basket is good. Fultz has got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Garland.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You got to like what DJ Augustine has done in this game.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Isaac goes in, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Garland. Now the dish to Drummond. Love outside. Good on the shot. Love's got the first points of the second half here for Cleveland. Well, Orlando shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Inside, here's Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's sent back by Drummond. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around to the paint. Love finds Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Clock is at 3. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson comes in for Andre Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Count that one from Isaac. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. Thompson dishes to Sexton. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Osman. Now here's Garland. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando. And then for Cleveland, Windler's checked in. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Colin Sexton. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. Count it. Good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Back to Porter. Garland, the pass to Thompson. He hits it from 9. 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson has worked so hard to develop on the offensive end. Not just a rebounder defender. Gets into that catch-and-shoot game now.
Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Here's Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ross has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Orlando leading by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
Here's Vucevic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Larry Nance. Fournier's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. "20 seconds left in the third. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Ross. And that one's good. Osman's got his first points of the game. Now Fultz. He has 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
That free throw good from Fultz. Wallace with it. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Lays it up off the glass. Fournier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Fultz. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Fournier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Osman. They get it back. Drummond. Back to Sexton. Pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Lock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
It's Fournier on the wing. Fultz finds Isaac. Now Fournier. Here's Fultz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And love the high motor Fultz brings to the floor. Really puts the defense in a tough spot whenever he drives inside.
First one falls for. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Down by 15. A wide open look for Love. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Fournier. Good D from Love.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Magic leading by 15. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to Fournier. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Love with the bucket.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Shoots over Garland. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Back to Osman. Isaac with the steal. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Gordon kicks to Fultz. 9 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. Fultz has got 9 points here in the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the inside. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Fultz.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Markelle Fultz.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now here's Fultz. He kicks it to Fournier. Shoots the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And here's Fultz. Isaac passes to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Drummond. Here's Osman. The open look here for Sexton. Misses the shot. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Chicago, Illinois. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center. Here's Sexton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Left side, Porter. Pass to Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Osman. And here is Drummond. Back to Osman. Dishes to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Over Porter, and that one's good. Drummond.
The touch, the timing. When Drummond is in sync, he's capable of hitting this shot.
White, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
So physical. Drummond, it's hard to keep him away from the rim.
Levine against Sexton. Levine can't hit.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Garland kicks to Osman. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. And that is his first foul of the game. Here's Sexton. And he gets the bucket.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now here's White. Carter up top. He dishes it to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you have to be careful guarding.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Satoransky comes in for Porter. And it's done in for White. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. And it's blocked. Left side, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide-open teammates.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say. Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. It's hauled in by Cornett.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke piece.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Nance kicks to Drummond. Porter dishes to Drummond. Back to Porter. Pass to Drummond. They need this. Another shot. Can't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
So for the Bulls, Young comes in for Markkanen, and it's Chandler Hutchison in for Zach LaVine.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Young inside. Nance on him. Cornette can't get it to go. Young with the steal. And Cornette gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Nance kicks to Porter. Back to Nance. Six to shoot. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Chicago with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Now, here's Dunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks to Valentine. From the low block. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded against him.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
They've got Dunn. Harrison out there with Valentine. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here's Valentine. Here's Dunn. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
And the shot goes in. Porter's got his first 2 points. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Young. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And Young kicks to Harrison. Back to Young. And Young slams it home.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kicks it out to Love. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Sexton's checked in.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Well, think about it, G.A. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Porter with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Chicago making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Valentine, and Levine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Levine passes to Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
With smooth mechanics and a soft touch, Markkanen is dangerous inside.
So he gets them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Sexton dishes to Thompson, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Nancy's checked in for Tristan Thompson. The Bulls leading by 6. Now the pass to Carter. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Drummond. Carter pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
He just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Now, here's Sexton. Light covering. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Pass to Osman. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White's running. There's the lob to Carter. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Porter. They shoot again. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Windler, the pass to Osman. Here's Windler. Guarded by Levine, and it's in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Chicago leading by 6. Carter finds Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you better wrap Porter up on these type of shots. When you don't, he fends off the contact well and finishes in style.
Drummond passes to Windler. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Windler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Deft touch on the alley-oop. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Passes to Osman. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. Clock at 6. Down low. And it's Drummond missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Absolute wrecking ball in the drive. I mean, Levine is all about dunking it with authority.
Nance with no one around. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points. And you look at Zach LaVine.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. Markkanen dishes to Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond.
He knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
The Bulls leading by 8. Carter, the pass to White. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Harrison in for Levine. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. There's White following the basket by Colin Sexton. Here's Hutchison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Love. He doesn't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Hutchison. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Carter, and it's done in for White. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now, here's Garland. He kicks it to Sexton. There's the feed to Garland. Misses from close range. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Hutchison. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Young, and Zedaransky subbed in for Shaquille Harrison.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Garland. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. The pass to Valentine. Back to Dunn. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Cornett. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Cornett's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder crashes with power.
Zedaransky, the pass to Cornett. Done with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint, and there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. Bean comes in for Dunn. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Osman's checked in. Now, here's Markkanen. Pass to Cornett. And that one, good. Cornett's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
Porter finds Thompson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Drummond's checked in for Nance. Right side, Levine. The dish to Carter. Here's Satoransky. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Here's Porter. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Bulls leading by 13. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's White. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Cornette in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Porter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And to the Bulls, shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, because of Carter Jr.'s dynamic athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish alley-oops and stop.
Cleveland moving it around. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Drummond is an expert at running the pick and roll. The way he dives to the hoop after the screen is virtually impossible for the defense to stop.
There's the lob to Carter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And the Bulls making a change here. Young's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Love's checked in. The Bulls leading by 10. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Sexton. Knocked loose. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Wow, you got to admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
Levine up top, defended by Sexton. The kick out to Young. White wide open, he fires. That one's off, still out of sync. The Cavaliers trail by 8. It's Drummond with the drive. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Right the pass to Levine. And then jammed down. It goes right over Colin Sexton.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Here's Young. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Levine. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Porter with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Floats it up for Young. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Oh! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. The drive by Love. Passes it to Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's looking for Porter and finds him. They can't stop the run with that one. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness
as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And stolen by Love. Here's Sexton, and the layup's good off the glass.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Chicago.
White looking around. There's the lob to Carter, and stolen by Love. Pass to Osman. Sexton kicks to Porter. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And it's Love, top of the key, to the middle. Right side, Sexton. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. .12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to LaVine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Well, Kevin, and
thanks, David. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Now here is Hachimura. Bryant passes to Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Here's Bonga. From 6 feet, Wall dishes to Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Both free throws good from Bryant. The Cavaliers on offense. And here is Garland. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. To the inside. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Wall, and then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Now, here's Garland. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And so just over a minute and a half played. Inside. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Cleveland. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Here's Osman. It's deflected. Back to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. There's Garland. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Wall kicks to Bryant. Here's Bonga. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. Over in the corner, Osman. Sexton with it. Picked up by Bryant. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Sexton bullying a bit there in that possession.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Outside for Beal. Here's Bonga. Here's the break. Love. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, when you give up these second chance opportunities, I don't know what you expect. Kevin Love is going to find a way to get in there and make something good happen.
Now here's Wall. It's Drummond with the rebound. The drive by Love. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Washington's ball.
In his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Smith, the pass to Mahinmi. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Pass to Nance. Feeds to Thompson. And Sexton has it in the corner. Porter passes to Sexton. And Porter, here we go. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Smith against Sexton. Bertans kicks to Payton. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bertans, the pass to Mahinmi. Can't cash in from close range. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Back to Mahinmi. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Slick look from Smith as he comes away with the assist.
Pass to Porter. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Smith in at point.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And Thompson kicks to Nance. Back to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one misses.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals. And what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Payton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Windler's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Bertans. Oh, good on the triple. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland, covered by Payton. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Thompson.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Brown outside. There's the pass to Wagner. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Washington has possession. Wizards leading by 5. Payton passes to Smith. The Wizards working the ball around now. Down low. Here's Wagner. And Washington again with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans, Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Payton, that's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Thompson dishes to Garland. Nance passes to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. Takes it from 10. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Smith, the pass to Wagner. Payton outside. Back to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Smith on the wing. To the left wing. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Passes it to Windler. To the paint. In the air. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score. Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Bonga. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Sexton. And Beal kicks to Mahimi. No good there, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Love the pass to Sexton. And here is Drummond. He's covered by Beal. Back to Drummond. Pass to Sexton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Just in terms... And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Bryant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Sexton dishes to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Garland's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Now Beal. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Wall. The feed now to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. The layup missed. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Beal finds Wall. Stolen by Garland. Pushing it up. Pass to Sexton. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's Drummond missing. Washington trailing. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Here's Bonga. To the inside. Back to Bryant. And he makes that one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Love kicks to Osman. There's the triple. Bryant with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Beal lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Ball stolen. Here's Bonga. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
A different look now for Cleveland. Windler's checked in, and it's Dante Exum in for Sexton. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bryant. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. Brown is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. The pass to Windler. Back to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. It's taken away by Smith. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Miami's checked in for the Wizards. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. Here's Drummond to halt the run. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Exum. Back to Drummond. He feeds it to Love. Some solid defense from Brown. Wizards leading by 6. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Exum. Banked in off the glass.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Wagner. Mahimi finds Brown. Bertans with the ball. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Exum, and finished off by Exum.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Passes it to Mahimi. Here's Wagner. Back to Mahimi. Smith in the posts. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Dellavedova. Makes it off the glass.
Dellavedova playing tough out there, and he doesn't let the defense sway him one bit.
The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Bertans. Now, here's Wagner. That one drops for him. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Drummond dishes to Dellavedova. To the middle. And finished off by Exum.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that one misses. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Washington now. Hachimura against Porter. Hachimura kicks to Bryant. Beal, the pass to Mahimi. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Tristan did a great job of elevating that time to contest, did not stay on the...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Wizards. They lead by a bucket. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Bryant is out there with Mahimi. And it's Hachimura in at small forward. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And a switcher also for Washington. Bonga's checked in. Here's Wall. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Darius Garland picks one up.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Sexton the pass to Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Wizards shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Sexton against Beal. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Bryant hits them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cavaliers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Porter passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Bryant. Beal with it. Guarded now by Sexton. To the right side. Pass to Hachimura. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Here's Garland. Nance outside. Cleveland moving it around. Garland dishes to Thompson. No good, unable to end this run. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Beal gets a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porter passes to Thompson. It's deflected. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Sexton finds Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Rolling with some momentum. Nance Jr. lane inside. He's going to take it.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the pass to Bonga. Outside for Beal. There's the dish to Bryant. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Sexton the pass to Porter. Back to Sexton. Count it. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Right side Beal, and stolen by Sexton. Here's Porter, and it's sent back by Bryant, and they're able to recover. .158 left in the game. Outside, Wall. On the wing, Bryant. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Washington calls timeout. They're leading by 1. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Thomas Bryant.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Evan?
Thank you, David.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Now here's Drummond. They double team Love. Drummond dishes to Love. The shot from the low post is good.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
Wizards leading by 3. Pass to Mahinmi. And Wall kicks to Beal. Over Sexton. Beal can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Bonga.
Oh, yes, sir.
That is world-class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Now here's Sexton. Count it!
Sexton with a shining moment here.
And the Wizards with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Garland, the pass to Love. Oh, missed it. Here's Bonga. He kicks it to Wall. Back to Beal. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous... Up next, the Magic. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. And now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Fournier finds Gordon. And here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And you got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Now, here's Sexton. Love outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fournier.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Sexton. The feed to Drummond. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Now, here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. Outside Fournier. Now, Fultz. Right block shot. Here's Gordon. Isaac left side. Goes back up. Fournier goes in. He lays it in.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him. Basket good.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Sexton against Fournier. Drummond, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Gordon the pass to Fultz, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Fultz has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Porter with it. Isaac picks him up. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. The shot's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he gets it to go.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, the speed of Fultz. You love that. Excellent at getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
Bamba is checked in for Orlando. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. The Cavaliers trail by 7, and Nance kicks to Porter. To the left side wing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's good. The Magic have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Fultz looking around to the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Ross. Sexton, the pass to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Gordon kicks to Bamba. A rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Porter. He can't get it to go. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. Bamba finds Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
And there's the pass to Porter. The dish to Thompson. Shoots over Bamba. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Gordon. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Thompson passes to Windler. And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Porter. And Bamba pulls it down.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Love dishes to Porter, and it goes down 2 points.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Fournier subbed in for James Ennis. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Sexton against Augustine. Here's Vucevic. Dishes it to Fournier. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic.
Terrence Ross.
Vucevic against Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Magic leading by 6. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sexton the pass to Porter. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Porter. Now just a 4-point Magic lead. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter Williams the pass to Vucevic. And a missed layup. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Osman, and it's blocked. Here is Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside for Carter Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Kicks it out to Love to the left wing. It's stolen by Carter Williams.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
First free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
1:52 left now here in the second. To the inside, Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. It's stolen. Now here's Nance. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Thompson.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Ross kicks to Fournier. No good that time, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Garland, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams. This is his first trip to the line tonight. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. James Ennis, he'll check in for Evan Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Ross. And it's Ennis with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Back to Osman. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Thompson.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Augustine. Here's Bamba. That one drops for him. Bamba's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Windler, the pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around, and it's in there.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Augustine with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low, here's Gordon. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post. Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And so, thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. A tremendous start for Markelle Fultz. He had 9 points, 2 assists.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average number in that regard.
He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Drummond finds Sexton. Tips it up. It's hauled in by Gordon.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The offensive rebound. Garland, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Fultz against Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Terrence Ross is checked in for Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Sexton against Fournier. Over Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Right side, Porter. Feeds to Drummond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count it.
And Augustine is terrific at nailing shots over the D. Can't shake his concentration.
Inside, here's Nance. And it's good, 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Isaac outside. Ross finds Vucevic. Over Drummond. Misses off the right iron. Cavaliers trailing in transition. Here come the Cavaliers. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Augustine with it. Now guarded by Porter. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Porter against Ross. Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. And it's now only a 1-point Orlando lead. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Augustine, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block for the lead. Nance, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Windler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ennis, he's checked in for Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's the fast break. Here's Windler.
And you know what? You allow.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Now Fultz. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Fultz. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The jump hook, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Bamba with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 5.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Here's Windler. And it's Love penetrating. Stolen by Bamba. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. It's good.
In the fast break situation, if Fournier sees an opportunity for an easy score, he's all in.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. To the middle, and Thompson throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
That's tipped. Here's Osman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 5. 1:52 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments. Big shot player Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
And Porter comes to help. Fultz the pass to Bamba. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. And the dunk by Love.
Embracing the spotlight. Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
Now here's Fultz. 54 seconds left in the game. Fournier trying to break loose. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Isaac outside. Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Out to the wing. Fultz with the ball. 5 on the clock. Garland with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And Sexton drops them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Stolen by Garland. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The finish. Ooh, off wide.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The score knotted at 65. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. It's off. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Fultz, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And finished off by Porter.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Here's Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. And here's Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. Fultz, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. To the wing right side. Drummond dishes to Porter. Love looking around. Pass to Garland. To the inside. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Good to see Gordon coming through with the big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Drummond passes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. And finished off by Fultz.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Pass to Love. And it's blocked by Gordon. Ross dishes to Gordon. And it's blocked. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Good!
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to Osman. Now the pass to Garland. To the paint. It's stolen by Fultz.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet. Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Now Fultz. To take the lead. Oh, he can't jam it home. Got it.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. And so here's Cleveland. Here's Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Fournier pass to Gordon. And no good. Nance with some nice D. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And there it is for him. Fultz has got 28 points for the game.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Here's Garland. This is it to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Here's Gordon. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sexton. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Fultz, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Garland. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
A drive by Vucevic, and it's sent back by Drummond, and he's able to get it back. Oh, Nance in position. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Drummond. Gordon the pass to Isaac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers. Consistent. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Down low. Here's Gordon. Here's Fultz. Another shot. Isaac outside. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
No fear from Fultz there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for the Magic, Evan.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Osman. Second chance shot. Poked away. It's stolen by Vucevic. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Count it!
And Vucevic is really good about playing nerveless basketball. In other words, he's not going to let anything bother him. He's under control, he's calm, he's composed, and he's confident. And that lets him deliver when it matters most.
Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. And here are the Cavaliers now. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Gordon, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Fultz, no good. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And finished off by Fultz.
Oh, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Garland, the pass to Love. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz, and he gets the bucket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
You gotta step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
Garland, the pass to Love. He feeds it to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Drummond's got 22 points.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. Banked in off the glass. Fultz has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Drummond passes to Osman, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Ice water in his veins, guys, to give them the lead. He's the one shooting that technical for that very reason.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's Fultz, and he banks in the layup. Fultz has got 40 points.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's really good at completing drives despite being bumped. I mean, you just can't do much against Fultz in that situation. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Gordon dishes to Fultz. Gets the bucket, and the foul is on Colin Sexton.
What a play.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
There's Garland. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The open look here for Sexton. It counts. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And here's Cleveland. Sexton attacking it. Yes! And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Fultz, no good. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Osman. Sexton on the wing. Clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Gordon. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my...
The always busy and popular. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at point guard. Now here's Sexton. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Rebound by the Bulls.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
White the pass to Carter. Lays it up and banks it in. Cleveland with the ball. Left side, Sexton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Levine dishes to Carter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Garland with it. Wide on it. Garland, no good. And here are the Bulls now. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Love. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Back to White. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Osman and the powerful one-handed slam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Love outside. There's Garland. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's sent back by Drummond. To the paint. Sexton the pass to Love. He feeds it to Drummond. Yep, it counts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's White. And the Bulls with another miss. Sexton with it. Now defended by Levine. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Nance. that shot off. Good defensive work there by Young. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
John misses.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
And stolen by Dunn. And now here comes Young leading the break. He dishes it to Dunn. No good again that time.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Porter against Satoransky. Thompson dishes to Porter, and it's denied. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 5. Satoransky, the pass to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
A versatile guard, the team-first attitude Satoransky plays with is also admirable.
Chicago making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Dunn. Garland kicks to Nance. And Garland has it in the corner. Porter finds Thompson. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Windler. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Young, here we go. In the corner, Valentine with it. Young passes to Cornette. Up and in on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Garland. Here is Porter. Trying to get open is Thompson. Harrison with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
Here's Windler to the middle. It's deflected. That will count. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bull. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Harrison, and he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
Thompson comes with the double team. Young inside, covered by Nance. Young's shot is off. Cavaliers trailing, and here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And that one's good by Porter.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Harrison passes to Cornette. Gets himself open and drills it. Cornette's got his second bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And stolen by Valentine. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 4 on the clock. Thompson dishes to Nance. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harrison. He shoots again. And that one, good. Harrison's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Back to Nance. Thompson, high post. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Sexton against Satoransky. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 6 points. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Out to Nance. Passes to Windler. To the inside. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Young. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
The pass to Nance. Here's Windler. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Nance, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Colin Sexton. He gets it in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Dunn kicks to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Drummond passes to Porter. And it's Love penetrating. Here's Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Right side LaVine. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Drummond missing. The Bulls leading by 8. And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Over to the left wing. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And that does it for the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were always within striking distance. And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And Chicago shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Now here's Markkanen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Porter. And the rejection by Love. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Here's White, and the shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Osman. He kicks to Drummond. Back to Osman. Sexton against Levine, and it's good for 2.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
White the pass to Levine. Oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Inside, reverses, and Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Here's Porter. Dishes to Carter. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And the Bulls making a change also. Chris Dunn's checked in for Levine. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Garland.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dunn left side. Carter right side. Over Thompson. And it's Carter missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Thompson finds Sexton. On the wing, Nance. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Carter. Misses off the left iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Young comes in for Carter. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Otto Porter Jr. Now here's Porter. Nance outside. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. Thompson dishes to Porter. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Satoransky. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Down low with his first shot attempt and too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Garland. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine with the ball. That one falls.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Hutchison's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And the shot goes in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Porter against Satoransky. Here's Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Windler. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Porter. Feeds it to Drummond. Back to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Windler. Rebound collected by Levine. Now Satoransky. Now here's Levine. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
That one goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Dunn passes to Hutchison. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Dishes to Garland. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Levine. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Ball's knocked loose. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Dunn with the slam.
Great steal to get them in transition. Chris Dunn with the anticipation. So disruptive on the defensive end.
Porter kicks to Osman. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Drummond's got 6 points in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Carter, and he uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Garland. Drummond passes to Porter. Back to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Good on the shot.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside, Levine. Carter with it. Now guarded by Porter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Chicago now. 3 on the clock. Here's Hutchison. And no good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Garland. Love. And Love with his second chance points.
You know, that's what happens when you don't block out effectively. Kevin Love just outworked everybody.
Dunn passes to Hutchison. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Dunn misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Osman. The feed to Drummond. Back to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. And it's Drummond missing. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Porter, and he could not get that one to go. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Earning the big contract with shots like that. Porter making the play of the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Drummond.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
On the wing, Levine. Kicks to Markkanen. Back to Levine. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it